Tell me why this tiny cat just made crocheting 10 times easier. This is a cat yarn guide ring. It sits right on your finger and controls your yarn tension for you. No pulling, no finger burns, no uneven stitches. The yarn just glides. Fully adjustable so it fits comfortably no matter your finger size. And the little cat detail is everything cute and useful.
How many of those did you take?
I took 9. Yeah, I did, I think, slightly overcommit.
If you are a beginner crocheter, you can make a top-down jumper. This is one of the easiest things I make. Now I'm making mine super baggy. It's not done yet, as you can see. I also need to do some more on the bottom here. And then once I've done the sleeves, I'll block it. But if you are a beginner crocheter, make this. Let me tell you how. So I've used 1 hook, 1 stitch, the entire thing so far, and will continue to do so. It's all half double crochet. The only difference is with the ribbon, you just do back loop only. That is the only difference in my stitch. Do this whole thing, okay? Now the actual formula for working out the yoke of the top down, I got from, I believe her name's Loops by Lisa, I want to say, on YouTube. She's fantastic. Go and watch her. She's incredible. And that's how I learned the formula for this. Essentially, to break it down for you though, you'll do your ribbon first. It does need to be in a multiple of 5, I believe. So I did 40 because I'm using a very thick yarn. Okay, this is an Aran yarn and it is an acrylic wool blend. It's thick, it's heavy, and I'm currently very warm. But I did 40 rows of this. Then on your first row, which you will see here, you do an increase in every stitch once you've obviously attached this together. An increase. Oh my goodness, people want to talk. I put it on silence. Anyway, you do increases in every single one, which will give me 80 stitches. Then what you do is you knock the 0 off the end. Every 8th stitch, you'll do an increase. That is literally that simple. And if you're not using this, maybe you're using a DK yarn. So maybe you're going to have to do, I don't know, 70 rows of ribbon. That'll give you 140 stitches. Knock the 0 off the end. You've then got every 14th stitch. That's where you'll increase. It's the easiest jumper. Now you can choose what stitch you like. Stitch you like. Oh, gonna speak today. You can choose what stitch you like. I did half double crochet because I think it looks really beautiful. It almost looks like chainmail-y. Oh, I love it. But it's also quite dense, so it's gonna keep me very warm. I wanted this for like January, February time, like maybe when I go away at New Year from cold. And I just love it. I love it. I can't wait to finish this. I can't wait to do the sleeves. I am a quick crocheter. This hook, by the way, I will do a full review on this because I like it a lot. And yeah, it's growing really fast. I love Aran yarn. I started crocheting this at 6:30 last night. It's currently 1:15 the next day in the afternoon. Make this. Go and make this.
Yeah, now I'm panicking.
Don't panic.
No, I am, because I'm going to lose my job.
So I told you I'd come back and review the tulip crochet hook. I have been using this now. I got it yesterday, which you'd think isn't a long time to form an opinion. But I have made all of this. I've made quite a bit of my top-down jumper. So here are my thoughts. I think there are pros and cons to this. A pro, if you are someone who's been crocheting for a long time, you're good with your tension, you're good with the slip, you're not likely to drop stitches, go ahead. I think this is fantastic. I would repurchase this, we'll put it that way. I only tend to use my 5mm mostly for a lot of the things. I love this. I think it's very comfortable in my hand. The silicone's very sturdy. I like that there's like this little ridge here, so my thumb can go there to keep it sturdy when I'm working. I like how it feels in my hand. I like the weight of it. It's very comfortable to crochet with. Now, what I will say, if you're a beginner, I wouldn't recommend it because there is no resistance at all. Like, I'm trying to force resistance and it's just not happening. Like, it's very slippy, which I like because I do crochet quite quick. Usually if I'm doing like granny squares and things, I'm like extra quick. But what I will say is that I really like it. I do think it was worth the money I paid for it. I paid £10 for this hook on its own, which sounds like quite a lot because it is for a crochet hook. But I really like it. I would repurchase it, but I am only saying this as somebody who paid for it with my own money, who is in no affiliation with literally anyone. I just buy my products, and if I like it, I will tell you. And yeah, I like it. It's comfortable in my hand. Like I say, would happily repurchase. I don't recommend for a beginner because you might want that little bit of tension, especially when you're learning. If you're learning, buy some cheap hooks. Cheap ergonomic or cheap normal, like metal hooks, go ahead. Go ahead, that's absolutely fine. For me, I use my crochet hooks basically every day. They are worth paying the extra money for. And I only had one break, which is my 5, which is what I use all the time, which is why I've replaced the 5 with this very beautiful 5. I haven't noticed a difference on the eye strain because I know this bit was matte because of like helping with eye strain. I don't get eye strain too much, but then everyone's different. And if you do find that you get eye strain, this might be helpful to have everything matte. There you go. That's me review.
Most crochet trends are so bad, I would rather gouge my eyes out than make them. These are my top 5 crochet icks. It's my opinion, please don't cancel me. So, I'm assuming you've all heard of the star blanket trend going around on TikTok. It was very popular, people were just crocheting in continuous rounds. Some people did it with ombre colours. I like other people's work, I can appreciate that it's art, but it's boring, it takes so long. Like, people are like 7-day star blanket. Yeah, well for me, I would start one day and then never finish it again. Scrolling around on Pinterest and other social media websites, I've noticed there's a lot of bucket hats that are going around lately. Ew, but ew. I personally don't like bucket hats anyway. I don't like how they look on me. Okay, you might get away with like a sleek bucket hat that's just like a beige colour, that's fine. But those frilly ones that I have seen popping around are abhorrent. I have to bring up granny squares. I would never make something with granny squares ever. I don't like how they look, it doesn't work. I don't like them. Now, it's almost Christmas, like it's never been something that I've gone, ooh, Christmas sweater, But then you just can't wear it or use it for the other 364 days of the year. And last but not least, yarn bombing. If you haven't heard of that, you probably don't live in Australia because every single school in Australia decides to do it. I've never seen anyone actually putting it up, but I have seen it as the finished product. It's really bad for the trees. Trees are alive like any other living, breathing thing on this earth. And if it's got a giant woolly whatever wrapped around it constantly, how is that tree going to breathe? And how's it going to thrive? Also, it rains a lot here. So as soon as it rains, all of that wool is gonna, and it's usually acrylic, it's gonna weigh down, it's gonna droop, and it's gonna damage the tree. It's also gonna get really dirty and look really gross in like 2 days. You know, an animal could be trying to climb up the tree and it gets caught in the 1000 loops of wool wrapped around it and it just dies. Also, it's so ugly. I have very strong opinions about these crochet trends. However, I am completely open to any commentary, but please let me know what your top 5 worst crochet trends are, and that's why.
Shit pissed me off for real. Why do you act like that?
Like what?
The way that you act, you don't see how you act why people don't want to be around you?
No.
Look how you act.
Hello, we're back. It's day 13 of Roll for Stocking. Yes, I'm dressed like a giant blueberry, but that's okay, because we're about to... Roll for Stocking is the series where we're rolling this dice. It's helping us pick the colors that we're adding to our stocking every day. Number 18.
Let's see.
number 4.
Brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings.
Day 13 is complete.
You want me to pay what for this yarn that you hand spun and dyed? What a joke. I can get the same thing from Temu for $2. 4 stars for the audacity, I guess. So cute. I absolutely love this pattern. Only 2 stars though. I'm a tough grader. Sorry, it's just who I am. It doesn't matter that it says pattern across the photo. When the form asked me to confirm if I understood it was a pattern and not a plushie, I wrote no, but you ignored it. That's fraud. I crocheted 33 double crochet instead of knitting 26 pearls, and I made 14 rows instead of 6, but other than that, I did it exactly. I don't know what went wrong. 3 stars. I didn't make this pattern, but I made a similar one a few years ago from a different person, and I would like to make it again, but when I asked if I could get this one for free because they're basically the same thing and I already paid several years ago, you said no. You've ruined my kid's first Christmas. I didn't pay for this pattern. Someone posted a pirated copy to a Facebook group with 10,000 people, but I'm glad it was free because it is mid. 1 star out of 5.
What do you mean the fit is not hard? You're just a hater. That's all you do is hate.
So I am making my mama a hat and scarf, y'all, and it's coming together. It looks so cute. I know I got a lot of more rows to go, but these colors together, chocolate and peanut butter, eat.
You sit home and you sew and you pretend to do things.
What's wrong with my sewing?
Okay, it's giveaway time, so we're gonna pick 2 winners. My kids are gonna help me pick them, so Karma's gonna pick the first winner. First winner is Emily. And then John's going to pick the second winner. Second winner is Serenity. So you get to choose from a headband, which kind of looks like this, or you can choose from a beanie, which looks like this. You can pick any color you want. You can pick one from my stash, or if you don't like any of those colors, just shoot me a message and we will pick out some colors for you. I have multiple colors available. What you have to do is you're going to have to send me a message with your name, address, and your favorite colors, or if you want one of these. Remember, you have to send me a message with your details and the colors that you want, or if you wanted to choose one of these. I will do the next giveaway at 1,000 followers, and that one I'm looking at either doing an infinity scarf like this one, or maybe something else. We'll see what we have going on around that time. I appreciate everybody following me.
Yesterday, I had woken up with a notification that I had reached 500 subs over on the tubes. I was super excited to finally reach this first milestone. And I decided that every subscriber milestone that I reach, I'm going to make a granny square to turn it into a granny square blanket. So let's make our first granny square. So here's our 500 sub square. Thank you for being here, and follow along for more granny squares.
Struggling to keep your yarn steady? This tiny cat might just save your whole project. Look at this. It's a cat-shaped yarn guide made from sturdy alloy, and it sits right on your finger to keep your yarn gliding perfectly. It's adjustable so you can shape it to fit. No more finger strain, no more uneven tension. You get 2 of them, including the storage box. Perfect for swapping colors or keeping a spare. This is such a unique gift. It's functional and stylish. I'll drop a link below.
Raise your hand if instead of following a bunch of rich celebrities on TikTok, you follow a bunch of people who have like 200 followers and like crochet and make music and are funny and interesting and cool and seem like fun people to hang out with. And raise your hand if it has had massive impact on your mental and emotional health.
What's your favorite color?
Pink. I know.
Mine too!
Is it? Okay, great.
Was your life traumatic?